So I just want to say I did these nails uh 4 weeks ago now. 4 whole weeks and we're wearing the same exact nails. And I want y'all to see there is no lifting on none of these nails. The new growth is ridiculous. The end of this nail did lift and the corner of this nail did lift. I mean the side of this nail and like the end of the nail separated from the full cover tip. But this one has slight lifting, but yes. So none of these are lifting. They have been on for 4 weeks. I used this peel off base coat. This is the third time I have used this peel off base coat, and it does not peel off. I got it to peel off one time, but as my wife would say, it was an act of Congress to get that freaking nail off. But um, I followed the instructions on Amazon, and the reviews say, "Oh, this is great. I got my nails off, no problem." Da 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 da. But I cannot figure out how to use this properly. So, if anybody know how to use this Beetles peel off base coat, please let your girl know because I have yet to actually get my nails to pop off with no problems. So, I gave up on it. So, I'm giving up on it for the most part. Um, I did place an Amazon order yesterday, and I ordered the McCart gel peel off base coat. I do because okay, I do like peel off base coats, but I usually use like the air dry peel off base coat. So I wanted to try the gel peel off base coat to see if that works any better. So far, um, 0 and 1. So far, this one is winning. Like I said, I've only gotten one nail to actually come off. Well, I've only gotten one set of nails to actually come off. I didn't record it. Sorry. But when I was taking off the nails, it took me like an hour to get these nails off. Well, to get those nails off. And that was using, what did I use with it? Cuticle oil to pry it off. And then I ended up breaking both of my pinky nails, which is why I ended up putting these full cover tips on. Oh, I love the shift. Oh, so pretty. But that is why I ended up putting on these full cover tips because I had broke both of my pinky nails, which y'all can't really see, but they're actually growing back now. So I'm very excited about that. But yes, I I had to like I ended up cutting my nails down like very like short. And then I put these full cover tips on. 1 second, let me get the ones that I put on. So this is what ooh, okay, this is the full cover tips I put on. So yes, to grow my pinky nails back, which thankfully they grew back. But yeah, um, I cannot freaking figure out how to use this peel off, this Beetles peel off gel, this Beetles peel off base coat. So I'm just giving up on this one. I'm rating this out of 10. I'm rating it like maybe a 1 because I actually did get it to peel off one time. But even though it peeled off the nail that I used, even though I was able to save the nails that I did, I ended up breaking my nails in the process. So the first time I did it, I actually prepped my nails. The second time I used this, this is how you know I'm like dedicated to try to figure out how to use this. So the first time I used it, I prepped my nails like I would usually prep my nails for like any gel. Like buffed up the surface, I did dehydrator, primer, all that good stuff. And it did not pop off. Then I deep dived on YouTube to figure out, like, to see if anybody else has gotten this stuff to work. And nobody else, well, I think one other person got it to work. But for the most part, I couldn't really find a video of somebody using the Beetles peel off base coat. So but I did see in a comment, well, in a comment section of one of the videos that I had looked at, and honestly, this made so much sense. It was like, why would you prep your nails for longevity if you're going to use a peel off base coat? Which I was like, dang, she's making sense. She was like, because that's defeating the purpose of the peel off base coat. I was like, you know what? You're making sense here. So then the second time I used this, I what did I do? I just pushed my cuticles back and removed. Well, actually, there was no extra cuticles on my nail plates because I had used this again after I used it the first time, and I didn't buff my nails to have scratches in it, but I did buff it to be smooth, if that makes sense. So I didn't use a rough buffer. I used like a buffing block to like smooth out the nails. So I used that and I just wiped it off. I didn't use any dehydrator or anything. I did use alcohol to remove the dust off my nails, and then I polished this on. So that was when I actually got this to work. So that was the second time I used it. So that worked perfectly well. Like I said, I ended up, I think I wore my nails for like a week, maybe two. I think it might have been like 2 weeks. And then I, and I actually ended up popping off one when I was putting groceries away. And then I was like, okay, well, since this one popped off, let me see if I can get the rest of them to pop off. And like I said, that took about an hour. So then I was like, all right, so that worked. But like I said, I like, when I tell you my pinky nails were broken, like they were broken to like the meat. Like there was no free edge. Like it was literally, you know how like you had like the little ripple of where your skin is under your nail. Yeah, that's where my nail was broken at. And I was like, oh no, I can't have that. Like, granted, I don't really care if my nails grow, but I can't have my nails like broken down like that. So the third time I used it, which was this time, I did um I did prep my nails, and then I used this rubber base coat on top. Well, I prepped my nails and then I used this rubber base coat. And because I was like, okay, if I can use this rubber base coat on my natural nails and then remove the tackiness from that and then buff that so that's really smooth, so that way the peel off base coat don't have anything to stick to, then I should be good. So that's what I did. I prepped my nails for the longevity of the rubber base coat. Then I wiped off that tacky layer. Then I buffed that rubber base coat really smooth because I was like, okay, the rubber base coat should protect my nails from breaking because I did not want my nails to break again. So I buffed the rubber base coat and then I put on a layer of this peel off base coat on top. And then I put on my full cover nail tips, which I think, yeah, for my full cover nail tips, I think I just adhered it with base coat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, since I had, yeah, since I had this, I put my nails on using this, which is the Saviland 4-in-1 UV nail extend glue gel. Essentially, it's just a base coat, kind of, sort of, but it's thicker. So I ended up, which this is about empty, but I ended up using this. Sorry, my room is kind of cold too. But I ended up using this to adhere my full cover nail tips. So here we are 4 weeks later because I put these on um, January the 11th. And I have nothing. Like, nothing is going anywhere. And I'm like, this is crazy. Um, the reason, and honestly, this was not supposed to be like a wear test. Like, honestly, I ended up getting like super busy with school and like between school and work, and I ended up picking up extra shifts, so I couldn't do my nails. So that's how we're now here 4 weeks later with the same nails on. But I do love the color shift. I used my Soul Link nail polish that I got, that my coworker got me for my birthday. Um, I did a swatch video on that, so I can link that video in the cards. But yes, here we are 4 weeks later. No real lifting other than like on my thumb, which is like, I don't think y'all can see it, but it's like I usually get separate. It's not even lifting, it's more like separation. Because usually my thumb, like my nails, when they grow out, they curve. So especially like my thumbnail. So it's like as it grow out, it separates from the full cover tip and it causes lifting on the side. But and then so I'm like, oh, I used so my thought process was I used my peel off base coat. So since this is lifting, I can, y'all don't judge me. I was like, I can use my teeth to probably try and pry this off. No, this nail tip is not going anywhere. Like it is not leaving. It's not, nope, nothing. It's not going anywhere. And then when I was doing my hair, which I don't know, most of y'all don't know, I have dreads, but I was putting my hair in a ponytail, and I ended up snagging hair on this nail. So this one is lifting just ever so slightly up here in this little corner. There's like a smidge bit of lifting. And so, yeah, that's literally the only lifting that I have. I have no other lifting nowhere else. So, yes, I give up on this peel off base coat. And if you have ever used this peel off base coat, let me know down in the comments below if you have had success with it, because I haven't. And well, I've only had success with it on one time, but like I said, it was, I went through a lot to get those nails off, and I went through a lot of cuticle oil, even though I don't really use cuticle oil like that. But I went through a lot of cuticle oil to get the nails off using this. But yes, if you have had success with this peel off base coat, let me know down below. Please tell me please tell me what you did so your nails could pop off. Um, like I said, I did end up making an Amazon order because I had ordered my wife's Valentine's Day gift. So, and it needed to be, because I'm not a Prime member. So, I had to do $35 in order to get free shipping. And I was like, say less. I got $35 worth of things I need to buy anyway. So, one thing that I did purchase was the Macart. Yeah, it was the Macart peel off base coat. So I'm gonna see if I had better success with that one. So, editing Niqua here. Hi. Sorry I look rough. I'm editing in the morning. But anywho, I did get my Macart peel off base coat from Amazon, and I was also looking on like the Macart website to see if they could provide more information on like the best way to use this gel peel off base coat, because like I also feel like another reason why the Beetles one probably was not working as good as it should work was because like maybe I was probably curing it too long. Maybe I was supposed to cure for 30 seconds instead of 60 seconds, because like stuff like that actually matters. So I looked on Amazon to see like how long I was supposed to cure it, and it was saying 60 seconds, and I'm like, all right, cool. But because Macart actually has a website, I was like, I'm gonna go to the Macart website to figure out like how long I'm actually supposed to cure it, like if there's any other tips or tricks that they like have in order for you to properly use the Macart Peel Off Base Coat, because I really want my gel peel off base coat to work. So I went on their website and I looked it up, but their website was so contradicting, because it was like, oh, this is a gel peel off base coat, and you need to cure it for, I think it said 60 seconds. I believe it said 60 seconds. If not, it said 30 seconds. I forgot. I was looking at it like a couple of days ago. But it was like, oh, well, cure it for 60 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever. And then no need to wipe off the tacky layer, because it was like, why does my base coat have a tacky layer? And it's like, no need to wipe off the tacky layer because the tacky layer is there. So the polish has something to stick to. I'm like, all right, cool. I know that. I know how base coats work. So then the part that came in that was very confusing was because it was like, no need to, cure it, air dries and da 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 da. And I'm like, but this is gel. So how does it not have to cure? Because gel products need a LED or UV light to cure. So I'm so confused, because like in one slide you're telling me cure it for 30 to 60 seconds, and then in another slide you're like, oh, no need to cure it. And I'm like, so I'm gonna cure it because nobody needs gel allergies. So if you have a gel product, please cure it. So I guess I'm gonna have to try it one time, or probably like one hand, using the 30-second cure, and then the other hand I'm gonna use the 60-second cure. The only thing that I'm scared about is I don't want contact dermatitis, because that is the first thing that people, like, especially people with nail tech license, they're like, oh, well, people who do their nails at home, they get contact dermatitis because they don't cure all their gel products properly, and da 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 da. Okay, I am not here to advertise contact dermatitis. I'm not here to advertise getting gel allergies. I'm not here for you to have like a burn on your nail bed because you didn't have properly cured gel polishes. Because that happened to somebody on TikTok. I forgot the girl's name, but she was talking about how she had got like a gel burn on her nails because she didn't fully cure her gel products under her nails that she had. But that was her fault, because she had dark colored nails and then she used gel to adhere it. Don't do that. Don't use dark colored full cover nail tips, because the light cannot penetrate the dark colors. Any hoodly doodle, I'm getting sidetracked. So I just wanted to say the Macart website kind of confused me. I should have just stayed on Amazon, but I'll probably end up using good old YouTube University to see like what other people did and see how they got their Macart Peel Off Base Coat to work. Like I said, I do want to I do want my gel peel off base coats to work. So I just want to pop in and say that. All right, back to the video. And if I don't, then the next gel peel off base coat that I want to try is Muron. I think it's like Murron. If I can find it, I will put it on the screen, and so you can see, because I've seen on YouTube, I think her name is Rose316. I follow her on YouTube, and I think her name is Rose316. I know it's Rose 3 something. I don't remember the last two digits, but I think it's Rose 316. And she says that she uses the Muron, whatever it's called, peel off base coat. And she says, like, she's had videos to where she shows her removing it. And she was like, she can, because, like, my thing is, I want a peel off base coat so that way I'm not spending like forever getting my nails off. But the only reason why why I want to use gel peel off base coat is because I want to wear my nails for at least a week. I do want to wear them for at least a week. And sometimes I want to save my nail designs because, like, they're cute and I want to save them. So, yes. Um, so that's another peel off base coat that I do want to try. Um, and the third base coat that I do want to try, which you can't purchase it off Amazon, is the Jello peel off base coat. I've seen Evie from Long Hair Pretty Nails use it, and I've seen Emily Susanna use it. So I do want to try that. I've seen that you can purchase it from TikTok, but I ain't trusting TikTok. Well, I do trust TikTok, but I don't think I want to trust TikTok with the Jello peel off base coat. So I think I'm gonna have to go to like one of the Korean nail websites and purchase it from there. So that is my little rant about my little peel off base coat journey. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. School is kicking my little tushy. Between school and work, just kicking my little tushy. So, yes, like I said, if you have had success with this peel off base coat, please let me know in the comments down below how you got it to work, what you did, so maybe I can learn. But for right now, I'm gonna be like Elsa and just let it go because I can't. I cannot. So, like I said, I rate this like a 1 out of 10. I will, even though it's in my Amazon storefront, I'm gonna just have to leave a comment and as well. I'm gonna have to leave a little rating thing, and I'm gonna have to rate this a 1. Like, I cannot get this to work. I cannot figure out how to get it to work to where it's not breaking my natural nail. Like, I don't want a peel off base coat that's gonna break my natural nails. Like, that's crazy. So, all right. Until next time. Bye.